Hello friends, welcome back to my channel once again. In this video we are going to discuss 30 exit exam questions of proficiency in survival craft and rescue boats. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe my channel and also like this video and share this video as much as you can. Thank you. Question number 1. The marine evacuation system shall be capable of transfer of persons from ship within option A 5 minutes in the case of passenger ship, option B 10 minutes in the case of passenger ship, option C 20 minutes in the case of passenger ship, option D 30 minutes in the case of passenger ship. Answer is D 30 minutes in the case of passenger ship. Next question number 2. The maximum length of a rescue boat, option A 8.5 meter, option B 7.3 meter, option C 3.8 meter, option D none of the above. Answer is A 8.5 meter. Question number 3. In normal conditions in interior spaces, the minimum sound pressure levels for broadcasting emergency announcements shall be option A 50 decibel, option B 100 decibel, option C 75 decibel, option D none. Answer is C 75 decibel. Question number 4. Inflated rescue boats shall be marked with option A date of manufacture only, option B serial number only, option C name of maker only, option D serial number, maker's name and date of manufacture. Answer is D serial number, maker's name and date of manufacture. Question number 5. Fast rescue boats shall be capable of maneuvering for 4 hours in calm water with full complement of persons and equipment at a speed of at least option A 10 knots, option B 12 knots, option C 8 knots, option D 20 knots. Answer is C 8 knots. Next question number 6. Your small vessel is broken down and rolling in heavy seas. You can reduce the possibility of capsizing by option A rigging a sea anchor, option B constantly shifting the rudder, option C moving all personnel forward and low, option D moving all personnel aft. Answer is A rigging a sea anchor. Question number 7. How can a shot's effective range be maximized? Option A the shot should be placed in water immediately upon activation, option B the shot should be held as high as possible, option C switch the shot into higher power position, option D if possible the shot should be mounted horizontally so that its signal matches that of the searching radar signal. Answer is B the shot should be held as high as possible. Question number 8. Luminous intensity of rocket parachute should not be less than option A 15,000 candela, option B 500 candela, option C 30,000 candela, option D none. Answer is C 30,000 candela. Next question number 9. The distress signals required to be kept in lifeboat are option A smoke signal plus line throwing apparatus, option B rocket parachute plus hand flare, option C rocket parachute plus hand flare plus smoke signal, option D hand flares. Answer is C rocket parachute plus hand flare plus smoke signal. Question number 10. Lifebuoy self-activating smoke signal burns for option A 15 minutes, option B 10 minutes, option C 20 minutes, option D 30 minutes. Answer is A 15 minutes. Next question 11. EPIRB full form. Option A emergency position indicating radio beacon, option B emergency position indicating radar beacon, Option C, emergency position information radio beacon. Option D, emergency people indication radio beacon. Answer is A, emergency position indicating radio beacon. Question number 12. Child life jacket requirement in cargo ship. Option A 89%, option B 10%, option C 12%, option D 15%. Answer is B, 10%. Question 13. Which one of the listed requirements regarding the storage of lifeboats and life rafts do not correspond to present regulation? Option A, David launched life raft shall be stored within reach of the lifting hooks unless adequate means of transport is provided. Option B, life raft intended for throw overboard launching shall be stowed amidship secure to means for transfer to either side. Option C, life raft shall be stored as to permit manual release from their securing arrangement. Option D, lifeboat shall be stored attached to launching appliances. Answer is C, life raft shall be stored as to permit manual release from their securing arrangements. Question 14. Sea anchor is used to reduce dash of survival craft. Option A, fuel consumption. Option B, ETA. Option C, drift rate. Option D, reduce rolling. Answer is C, drift rate. Question number 15. Which one of the listed requirements regarding the launching and recovery arrangements for survival craft do not correspond to present regulation? Answer will be C, only one type of launching and recovery arrangements shall be used for similar survival craft on board ship. Question number 16. The thermal protective aids shall be as per SOLAS. Option A, cover the whole body of a person wearing a life jacket with the exception of the face. Hand shall be covered unless permanently attached gloves are provided. Option B, be capable of being unpacked and easily donned without assistance in a survival craft rescue boat. Option C, permit the wearer to remove it in water in not more than 2 minutes if it impairs the ability to swim. Option D, all of the above. Answer is D, all of the above. Question number 17. What signal, if any, is specified in SOLAS as the abandoned ship signal? Option A, 7 short blast followed by 1 long blast. Option B, 6 short blast followed by 1 long blast. Option C, the abandoned ship signal is not specified, only the general emergency alarm signal is stated. Option D, 4 long blast. Answer is A, 7 short blast followed by 1 long blast. Next question. Question number 18. Which one of the listed requirements regarding immersion suits do not correspond to present regulation? Option A, the immersion suit shall be made of waterproof material and constructed such that it will have sufficient built-in buoyancy to avoid the use of a life jacket. Option B, it will cover the whole body with the exception of the face. Option C, it can be unpacked and donned without assistance within 2 minutes. Option D, it is provided with arrangements to reduce free air in the legs of the suit. Answer is D, it is provided with arrangements to reduce free air in the legs of the suit. Question number 19. Which one of the listed requirements regarding buoyant smoke signals do not correspond to present regulation? The buoyant smoke signal shall, option A, emit smoke for at least 3 minutes when floating in calm water. Option B, continue to emit smoke when submerged in water for a period of 10 seconds under 10 cm of water. Option C, not be swamped in a seaway. Option D, give a bright red light during entire emission time. Answer is D, give a bright red light during entire emission time. Question 20. Limit switches and gravity debits should be tested by. Option A, engineers from a panel in the engine room. Option B, setting of the current to the winch. Option C, pushing the switch lever arm while the winch is running. Option D, none of the above. Answer is C, pushing the switch lever arm while the winch is running. Question 21. You are in a lifeboat in a heavy sea. Your boat is dead in the water and unable to make way. To prevent broaching, you should: Option A, take no action. Broaching is recommended in heavy sea. Option B, put out sea anchor. Option C, put out sea painter. Option D, fill the bottom of the boat with about 1 foot of water to make it ride better. Answer is B, put out the sea anchor. Next question. You are involved in an emergency landing of a helicopter on the water. You should inflate your life jacket. Option A, upon entering the helicopter. Option B, prior to reaching water. Option C, after reaching the water and prior to exiting the helicopter. Option D, after exiting clear of the helicopter. Answer is D, after exiting clear of the helicopter. Next question. Question number 22. The master shall ensure that the emergency position indicating radio beacon is: Option A, secured inside the wheelhouse. Option B, tested annually. Option C, tested monthly. Option D, secured in emergency locker. Answer is C, tested monthly. Next question. Question number 23. When making a permanent repair to an inflatable life raft using a repair kit, how long after the repair is made should you hold off topping up the lost air? Option A, you do not have to hold off. Option B, 12 hours. Option C, 24 hours. Option D, 2 hours. Answer is C, 24 hours. Next question. Question number 24. Provided every effort is used to produce as well as preserve body moisture content by avoiding perspiration, how long is it normally possible to survive without stored quantities of water? Option A, up to 3 days. Option B, 4 to 14 days. Option C, 15 to 20 days. Option D, 25 to 30 days. Answer is B, 4 to 14 days. Next question. Question number 25. The offload release system on a survival craft is designed to be activated: Option A, when there is no load on the cable. Option B, when there is a load on the cable. Option C, when the doors are closed. Option D, when the engine is started. Answer is A, when there is no load on the cable. Question number 26. If you hear the sound of gas escaping from the life raft just after it has inflated, you should: Option A, quickly hunt for the hole before the raft deflates. Option B, check the sea anchor line for a tear if the seas are rough. Option C, check the painter line attachment for a tear caused by the initial opening. Option D, not panic as the relief valves allow excess pressure to escape. Answer is D, do not panic as the relief valves allow excess pressure to escape. Next question. Question number 27. A self-righting survival craft will return to an upright position provided that all personnel: Option A, are seated with seat belts on and doors shut. Option B, are seated with seat belts on and doors open. Option C, are to sit to one side to right it. Option D, escape from the craft. Answer is A, are seated with seat belts on and doors shut. Question number 28. You are picking up a person who has fallen overboard. A rescue boat should be maneuvered to normally approach the victim with: Option A, victim to leeward. Option B, victim to windward. Option C, victim on your port side. Option D, victim on your starboard side. Answer is A, victim to leeward. Question number 29. If you are forced to abandon ship in a lifeboat, you should: Option A, remain in the immediate vicinity. Option B, head for the nearest land. Option C, head for the closest sea lanes. Option D, vote on what to do so all hands will have a part in the decision. Answer is A, remain in the immediate vicinity. Question number 30. An emergency sea anchor may be constructed by using option A boat bucket, option B an air tank filled with water, option C an oar and canvas weighted down, option D all of the above. Answer is D, all options are correct, all of the above. Thank you for watching this video.